Right. Let's give this a go. Quality be the schmucker. Big. Right. How does he do it? That way. That way in, I think. The homemade ones. up yet. Oh, it needs pulling tight a bit more, but yes, that's got room. It's mega. Liking that a lot. Yeah, there we go. My first crack at a tarp tent. Yes. Right. Nice. Support for that. Something like that, you get the general idea. Now that's not bad. That gives me a bit of ground sheet, keep the damp off the sleeping bag. That'd work. Obviously this needs tensioning out more. But that's not bad. It's good and long. Right. Let's try it for size. Bob on. I like it. That is absolutely bob on. You could set it lower for stealth. Oh yeah. So, the DD tarp, as you saw, we did a couple of setups with that. Yeah, that worked out really well. I was quite pleased with the tarp tent configuration. Obviously I needed a bit more space to peg it out, more taut, to get a better idea, but it gave me a rough idea. There's plenty of space in there. You usually keep 2 people in there. I'd be inclined to put a ground sheet down. Luckily I've got that cheap basher, which is down here somewhere. That can be put down as a ground sheet. That should be enough sort of to keep the damp out of the ground, off your sleeping bags and whatnot, off your gear. So yeah, the Adirondack I did have a crack at, couldn't quite get enough height on that line, for obvious reasons. The pole one side that's in the ground that I string the line off, that's not tall enough. So yeah, the lean-to, well impressed with that idea, with the way the ground sheet tucks in underneath. So you've got the bit of ground sheet, the back, the tilt thing. You can have a campfire just outside the tent, as long as you're careful with sparks, because obviously it's nylon material. Sparks will melt through that. Not knacker your waterproofing, but sensibly used, it should be alright. So yeah, all in all, a good setup, a good tarp. 3x3, plenty big enough. I was looking at the 4x4, thinking maybe that, you know, a bit bigger, give me a bit more room, but the 3x3 is plenty big enough. That is ideal. Now, with the tarp, you get 4 of these lovely little pegs. It's alright for pegging it down, but if you're doing anything like a tarp tent or anything like that, you're going to need more pegs. And you're going to need more than the 4 guy lines that they provided. So, luckily I've knackered a few tents in the past, so I've got a good supply of second-hand pegs, which will do the job. So there are those. Lines-wise, what I have done, I've used paracord. And I made up some long lines, so there's a couple already. Just with a little, I'll just show you the knot there. So I can't remember the name of the knot, somebody will tell me. But yeah, it's basically to give you the adjustment, and plus once there it will lock any tension on that, will lock it in position, but you can slide it up and down like that. So as soon as you put tension on it, it locks it. Well, I didn't do that one tight enough, but yeah, it should in theory lock it. So yeah, right, so we've got our extra pegs. That'll make some guy lines. So I've got our 100 metres of nylon paracord. Not bad for a tenner, that, is it? I was quite pleased with that. And it's decent quality stuff as well. That's not none of your cheap imported rubbish. This is decent quality stuff. Right, so I've measured out approximately 2 metres. So we'll cut that. Stop the ends from fraying. We melt it. There we go. Do not touch that molten end until it's fully cooled down, because that on the end of your finger stings like a bitch. Right, so we take our loop of cord, got a nice loop there, and we go. Make sure we've got plenty. One loop, round a second time, then go behind this first loop, bring it round and over, and then tuck it through that little loop you've just made. It's all very difficult to do this on camera. Alright, pull it tight. Nice and tight. Tight like a tiger. There we go. You may have to grip it in your teeth and tighten it up, which I'm about to do now. Without pulling my teeth out. So it's not pretty, but you get the basic idea. That's it there. So you can adjust it like that, but once you get tension on it, it locks tight. And that's it. For the other end, for attaching onto the loops, basically all I do is just a simple loop in the end, like that. And then you can imagine that's your loop on your tarp. You just pass it through like that, pull the end through without dragging everything with it, and there you go, nice and tight. That is essentially it. It's that simple. Right, so there we go. Got a selection of guy lines, varying differing lengths. I've got a couple there, 4 metres, 3, 2 metre ones. Also got a line for stringing between trees to drape the hammock across. And what I've done is I've put on 4 of these little loops, which you can then stick toggles in to attach the tarp eyes to. They should, if you pull on them, when you pull them they lock. They'll lock in position. There's 4 of those that slide up and down that line, so that should be enough. That line, I think I cut that about 6 metres long, something like that. Should be plenty enough to string between a couple of trees to hang the tarp off or over. So yeah, pretty much most of the base is covered, I think, with that now. So I should be able to use any number of different configurations. It's a little bit of time spent, but well worth the effort. You know, gives you more adaptability with the tarp, and the ways you can tie it down and whatnot. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Right, so there we have it. That's my little review of the DD Tarp 3x3. Yeah, I'm very impressed with that. It's a lovely little thing. I can see me getting a lot of use out of that. Yeah, I can't wait for the weather to warm up so I can get out there and start enjoying it. Like I said, alright, you only got 4 guy ropes and 4 pegs with it, but with a little bit of effort, you know, what, 10 quid's worth of rope, well, not even that. I mean, that's a 100-metre roll of paracord that I bought there, and I've probably used, what, 20 metres of it, if that. So yeah, yeah, not bad at all. Hope you enjoyed the little review. Like I say, it's not a fully comprehensive one, but obviously as I get out and about and start getting out with this and testing it more, we'll see how it performs. If you've enjoyed watching this, then please click the like button below. It's always nice to see people liking my videos. It's also nice to see people watching my videos. It's not a massive channel, I know, not a huge amount of followers, but yeah, if you've enjoyed it and you want to share it with your friends, please feel free to do so. Yeah, click that share button and share it with your mates. Hopefully they'll enjoy it as much as you did. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Please subscribe. Yeah, and any comments you wish to make, as long as they're positive, not nitpicky comments, then yeah, please do feel free to drop a comment in the comments box below. Yeah, it's always nice. I do try and respond to as many as possible. Admittedly, I don't get many, but those that I do try to respond to. So yeah, please do like, subscribe, follow, share, click the notifications button so it lets you know the next time I upload a video. And until the next time, I'll see you again. Bye bye.